Alright. Cheers. It's another mails day. I do have quite a bit here to go through. Some of these I had gotten in last week, but I didn't have time to open them up and really go through anything. So, I'm going to go through some of this. Maybe all of it. Who knows? So, cheers. Now, this first one I'm just going to show right now. This comes all the way from Canada, from Creepy Ghoul. I'm going to save that for a separate video, just because, you know, I appreciate anything he's ever given me. All his work that I showcased earlier, fantastic. Like, I've been working my way through it. I pretty much have everything listened to. I think there's only one or two things I haven't, and I had to rearrange my desk with everything, so now I gotta go back and find it somewhere in this mess. But I'm saving this till, I might do this tomorrow, might do it Thursday. Either way, thank you, Creepy. I just wanted to acknowledge I got it in. Now, the rest of this, I'll go ahead and go through some just stuff I ordered. Most of it's like just one or two things. First up, I want to do is point this out. My friend Anthony went and saw this show, which is actually was down the road from me over in Long Beach. But this is Flesh Parade, Dirty Sweet. This is the album they put out. I want to say 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I never managed to get it. The couple of times I did try to order it, the order was canceled. I was talking about it, and Renee, the guitarist, actually popped up on here, up on the thread, because it was with other New Orleans musicians, saying, hey, yeah, I got some copies, I'll send you one. And he's like, just message me. I PM'd him, I sent him my address, and said, you know, I'll pay for the shipping, I'll, you know, do the trade, you know, send you some stuff back, anything like that. That actually didn't pan out, but they had the CDs at the show, and my boy Anthony went ahead and picked me one up, and I am absolutely thrilled. You know, as much a piece of shit he is, he's a pretty good guy. So, I'm happy to finally have it. Oh, and if you're not familiar with Flesh Parade, they're a New Orleans band that plays grindcore. Best release, I have the compilation of Kill Whitey, fucking Monsieur Lacrosse, I think it is. I think that's the name of the fucking song. I might be fucking it up already. I'm already pretty tired from today, but best fucking song. Monsieur Le Box, Le Pay, whatever. Give it a listen. Kinda, I guess, if comparatively, kinda similar to Hemdale, just like with the wall of guitar sound, just fantastic, groovy, grindy, and I know they recently have been playing with Brian Ferreira, and I know on this album, Jason Pilgridge wasn't the vocalist. I want to say that's the Ryan. That he was in Omen. I did some artwork for them way back in the day. And he was also in, I want to say, a band called Shroom. And I think he's the vocalist on this album. But I might be getting that mixed up with the Ryan that was in Mule Skinner. So, alright. Enough of that. I'm going to go with this one because I know it's just one release. This comes directly from the band from Baltimore, Maryland. This is Islet. And I'm going to cut myself. And I did want a CD, but I ordered the vinyl. It was very fantastic. What I listened to, it was enough for me to immediately purchase it. Islet, the devil shining out your eyes. This is a chaotic kind of metalcore, from what I remember. I mean, because like I listened to it, I was fucking thrilled enough to buy it immediately. It might be a little. Hopefully, I can do this without it fucking falling. Nope. Well, I kicked it over there. That's fine. Here's the. Insert. I like how it's just a hard card stock. Recorded over the winter of 2019 2020. My guitarist from ROM and Confined Space and Cloud of Flies, Matthew, he sent it to me. I got the translucent yellow, or maybe it's translucent green. Kind of depends on how the light hits it. I can't wait to give it a spin. That way I can actually remember exactly what it was. But I want to say it was kind of similar to like I said, chaotic core type of material. And I might be wrong, but I'm like for some reason I keep on thinking like Handshake Murders and Gaza, like early of both. I just know I was very enthralled with that. And this came out on I Corrupt Records. I do know that they do have some more at their Bandcamp if you so feel inclined to go purchase or check it out. Now, got a couple of... Let's go with this one that's not international, because I don't remember what this is. It feels like a CD and a tape. This is from Sands of Time Records. I do recall, up in Pennsylvania, I do recall ordering something from them. Just not really, I just recall ordering from them, and I was like, oh, this came in pretty fast, and I've already fucking forgot. So anyway, there is a cassette in here. So I didn't order that, but this is Carly Simon, My Romance. Very, you know what? I just appreciate that it's just random. Let me fill out this. Yeah, straight up, it's just Carly Simon. I'm going to show that to the wife. Because I was going like, I remember ordering from this label. I just don't remember ordering a cassette. And excellent. Sands of Time, like, make art, not evil sores, or not eyesores. Sorry, I make eyesores. And then I'd rather be sailing the Grand Line and listening to early 2000s melodic hardcore, Sands of Time recordings. And the main reason why I went to this label, because they do focus on the early 2000s metalcore and hardcore scene. Chaotic core, regular beat down, and I wanted this, the Enclitic. I remember the, I think I have the demo, or a demo of them, and I saw that they put out the full discography, which is Surgery for Those Who Cannot Admit Their Disease. It is 22 tracks. This came out last year, so I was absolutely thrilled that they had this. I might see if they're interested in newer bands that play in a similar style, because I have a few, if you know. But and then while I was looking through everything, they had re-released the Bury Your Dead demo with the 6 songs. And to me, like, I never liked Bury Your Dead that much. I even played a show with them in Baton Rouge. Fucking, I think around the time when The Beauty and the Breakdown came out. Still, Even seeing them live, not a big fan. But this fucking demo is fucking where it's at. This is their best material, absolutely hands down. Oh, and it also has 2 extra tracks on here. Previously unreleased demo of Burn Baby Burn, which on here is called Bedlam, and then a unreleased demo version of Camo is My Favorite Color, which is on here Bring the Mosh. So very cool. I love the digipack with it. I used to not like digipacks, now I do. I should make that a that sounds very Norma Jean or Nora-esque, very early Nora. So that's still fucking funny. So I appreciate a good laugh. Alright. Next up, this is all the way from the United Kingdom. Not sure what it is. Sounds like tapes. I don't believe it is Pan. Because, like I said, it's tapes, it's not CDs. But I'm pretty certain this is from Centipede Abyss. And yeah, looking at the Cinders dress, it's from there. So, this, I'm actually very curious of. What the fuck? Oh, bruh. Okay. This is all from Centipede Abyss. This came separate. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, best before March. Well, I missed it a bit, but these are Irish cream liqueurs. And I am still going to eat these. These are fucking fantastic, so thank you, Pan. I really appreciate it. And, yeah. I'm going to have some of these after dinner. Put that right there. I don't know if you can see it, but very happy about it. I remember that he said he was going to send those. I'm just surprised. So, let's see what this big bastard is. Well, I know what it is. Let's show everyone what this big bastard is. This is a ton of fucking tape. This is not going to go in the recycling. This will go straight into the garbage. So, like I said, this is from Centipede Abyss, from Pan, and I guess I should also say naturally. Very well packaged. Kind of janked up, but this is quite a few of the last releases that has came out on Centipede Abyss. Mainly we're saving it up for this lathe cut vinyl. Okay, I'm gonna throw this on the fucking ground so I can get this out. These are the CDs. Don't know if he's done this yet, but everyone in the band got this 10-inch lathe cut vinyl of the last Yukakuja release with, of course, me, Taylor, Lori from Nuclear Death, and Nee. And, yeah, of course, Pan on guitars. Spastic, grinding, jazz-influenced weirdness. It's like 20-something minutes long, so it's perfect for a 10-inch cut. And he did one for every member of the band. That looks fucking fantastic on that translucent red It is fucking thick. But I know that's what normally happens with a lathe cut. This booklet feels fucking humongous. I don't know if it's because of the thicker plastic sleeve. Okay, that is it. There is nothing else inside, but no, that feels fucking massive. The fucking jacket feels like it's a book, like almost leather bound. Really brings out the artwork a lot. But this is our newest release. Lori is now the permanent vocalist for the band. I know few people have talked about how it really harkens back to her days in Nuclear Death, because since it's still grindy, but it's not directly like what Nuclear Death does. But really thrilled to be part of this band. Really happy that we could make this work. And it came out fucking looking great as fuck. But as far as any for the public, he did one extra for a raffle. If you could buy tickets to get to the raffle, and then he's gonna pull a name out of a hat. I don't know if he's done that yet or not. I haven't. I gotta ask him. I might ask him. Well, I'll ask him tonight, and he'll answer me tomorrow morning. But fucking absolutely thrilled. And here are the CD releases of, well, multiple projects that came out on Centipede Abyss. That was the biggest one that had came out, and I'm just so, I guess, jacked, you can say, about that. Put it with my rest. How did he? Oh, he had to save them on there. So let me boop, 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 boop. Look at this gold. Oh, I do want to talk about this one. This is Pillars Amongst the Willows. This is my friend Ben's band that was released on Centipede Abyss. It's more of a atmospheric black metal. And really fucking fantastic. Very cool. Ben and I have another project that's coming out. Ben also is on... gonna be on some future stuff. And I can't for the life of me I can't remember. And I know that we have something that was supposed to be coming out on I Void Hanger, and I don't know where we're sitting on that. And he sent me some more material, and I need him to send it back to me. I'll contact Ben today, but he's also going to be like in a grind band. He's also going to be in another couple of bands with me and Ben. Like, we're going to have a cycle of different bases. Like, we're going to either be pulling from Ben or Taylor, both fantastic and quick workers. At least I can still record drums. I'll get into all that. But I don't know how many of these are left. I think maybe a handful, like less than 5. But released to 30 copies. Really awesome material. Ben always does fantastic work. And that's all I gotta say. Like, because I like to sample even my friends' work, but I don't want to listen to it fully until I get it on CD. Unless they're like, hey, it's only going to come out digital, then I'll sit there and binge the whole thing. And that will never go back in here. Whatever. I'll use that for the Bury Your Dead. So, this one is the CD version. Oh my good lord. Of Ukakchuka. I will never be able to pronounce anything. But Here's the CD version of it. Like I said, jazzy, grinding, death, chaos, weirdness. Here's our pictures inside. You can see that we're all fucking awful looking. Hope that my camera's actually on. For some reason now I'm getting a sense that it's not. I wish there was a little indicator light. So, there's that. And then this one just came out, I want to say last week or the week before. I want to say it was in the last week of April. But this is Ambulacrum. This is Pano Chronicachan. Oh my god, I can't pronounce this word. But this is our first wave Bathory inspired album, but it still comes off more weird, avant-garde, and dissonant because just the way that Pan writes the guitars. I definitely tried to scale back, like single foot, keep it more punkish sounding, but then I did do a lot of I guess weirder drum parts that fit but might have not been like standard first wave or second wave. But this is also with me, Pam, Taylor, and Stigler. Stilgar. I mean, I know his actual name. I just going by what he wants to call himself on here. He has a whole narrative of what the songs are about. I know he explained it to me. It might have went over my head. I might have been a little bit drunk. But if you go to the Centipede Abyss YouTube channel, he does a lyrical breakdown and synopsis of what he actually wrote about. I know that Pan also asked if I would do one for Cave, and I said I'm just going to scream for 5 seconds, and then that was it, and I sent that to him because, you know, the way I always do my lyrics, if it's not specifically a story, like the Vermin in the Walls, which is directly ripped off of, or not ripped off, but specifically about the Lovecraftian story, or Martyrs, they're both of those from Wise Order X, which is directly about the movie. I have a more free-flowing, nebulous way I write my lyrics. I know what they're about to me, and if anybody wants to like discuss with me and give me their feedback, then I will talk to them about that and tell you about exactly how I came across or how I wanted to convey these lyrics, or my interpretation of my own lyrics and what I am envisioning. I can do that. I just don't want to spell it out for you. If you're that interested, you can ask me. And if you're not that interested, it's not really interesting for me to even talk about. That's just me. But anyway, Centipede Abyss YouTube channel. You can go find that. It used to be the Avant-Garde Dissonant channel, I want to say it was, and he rebranded it for Centipede Abyss. It will still have a bunch of my older work up on there that's not connected to Centipede Abyss, and, you know, quite fine with that. As far as recording wise, I know this is a long video, 25 minutes. Yeah, I'm glad that I saved that. I'll just be short. Just say, like, I'm having some issues with my computer, and it is it's freezing on Reaper. I've reinstalled Reaper. Doesn't seem to be either my interfaces or FireWire, because it wants to kind of freeze or pause 1 minute in, and then it picks back up. I know I'm not using but maybe 5% of the RAM, 5% of the processing power on this computer. I've run Windows 7. I was running a older version of Reaper on there and didn't have an issue up until about 4 weeks ago. So I've been trying to troubleshoot that. I'm still getting some stuff recorded, but I'm ordering a new FireWire, hoping that will be the solve. It's just weird because whenever I sat down and recorded this album all in one take, or each song one take, so this is around roughly, I want to say it's 50 minutes worth of music. 2 of them are 10 minutes long, 2 of them are the other 3 are 8 minutes long, I want to say. Recorded that fully on drums, but I couldn't get it to record fully like a bass track for 4 minutes, I think is the longest it went, and then it froze, and then Anthony couldn't finish up this bass track for Hierarchies. He has like 4 songs left for that, and I've been pissing and moaning around that ever since. Yeah, and that's how quick we can turn around stuff. It was 4 weeks, maybe it's been 5 weeks. It was the beginning of April, I know that. So, was it the beginning of maybe it was the end of March. I'm losing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm going to figure it out. If nothing else, I'll end up getting a new, some new guts for the computer maybe, and maybe that will solve the issues. But, guess that's it. Cheers. Thank you. Creepy. I will do this video. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now, like afterwards, or go ahead and eat dinner and just do this on Thursday. Won't matter. I'll be wearing the same shirt either way. So, cheers.